What's up, guys? This is week 6 of meet prep. This is my deadlift session for the week. Was slated to hit anywhere from 2 to 3 reps at 570 today. Was feeling a little bit beat up and tight. It was also kind of cold out by the time that all this happened, so I spent a little bit of extra time on hip activation. Using adding single leg hip thrust to my normal routine, just to get some blood moving and get my heart rate up a little bit. I also decided to throw in some sumo pulls during my lighter warm-up sets to also get my hips firing a little bit better. So you'll see that I'm alternating between sumo initially and then following with my conventional pull. I did this up to 315 and then just stuck with conventional after that. So that I feel helped a little bit, got my hips feeling better, got things firing in a little bit different way, and I think I'm going to actually keep that as part of my warm-up sequence, at least just with the lighter weight, to kind of open up the hips and then just get the glutes firing better. So that's why I'm doing that. I haven't decided to switch over to sumo or anything like that. That still feels like shit. Just want to get the hips working better. Anyways, I relearned another big lesson today. I've noticed that with all of the attention that I've been paying to technique and trying to dial in starting position and make sure that I've got the slack pulled out of the bar perfectly every time and always focus on core bracing and all of those things, I've started to approach the bar when I get to my heavy sets with this big mental checklist that has really kind of screwed me over a little bit at the end. That type of thing is helpful in the off season when you're trying to make those form adjustments, but what I kind of neglected to do is to just allow those positive changes that I worked on during the time where I was supposed to focus on them to still be at the forefront of my mind and detract from just the go in and do the work that you need to do mentality when it comes to deadlifting. So you can see here, and I have compared this back to even some of my pulls from this time last year. Just things are slow. I don't have that aggression and speed from the bottom. I don't have that commitment to the lift before I actually reach down to the bar. And this is only 535, and you can see, although everything is technically perfect, that it's just slow and that my knees are wobbling there, and I'm stronger than that lift. And that's the reason why. Was supposed to be my top set here of 570 for anywhere from 2 to 3 reps, and I ended up missing it at the knees. And after a conversation with my coach, he kind of let me know that I've lost all that speed and aggression off the bottom, and it doesn't look like there's any commitment to the lift before I started. Like he said, he had time to read an entire book during the time that it took me to set up and actually initiate the pull. So I took a lot of that into mind, got a little bit pissed off, and just reached down and ripped this one off the floor. This moved so much better. Would have moved a lot better if I hadn't already missed a rep prior to doing this set, but I did come back and successfully hit the triple at 570 that I had gone into the day wanting. So it's kind of a big lesson for me that while it does pay dividends to be smart with your training and to be intelligent and plan things out, when it comes to actually doing the work and putting in the effort, you need to just trust in the plan that you laid out before you got there and analyze things afterwards, not during the session. Warm-ups aren't just, oh, let me see how this feels, let me see how this feels, and let me see how that's moving, because all that ends up doing is making you second guess everything that you're doing while you should just be in the moment and be, present in the process that you're taking part in during the session. So that was kind of my big lesson for today, and hopefully I can keep that in mind as I move forward into the meet. I've got some numbers in mind that I would like to hit, and so long as I can continue to pull things like how I'm doing here and how I did on that last set, they should be very realistic numbers as long as I can stay out of my head and not fuck myself over by thinking too much. So that is it. These are my deficit reverse band sets up to 500. Just followed this with some of the same back subs that I hit last week. However, I did add in the reverse hyper now that I have that machine, in addition to the chest supported rows and the shrugs and twists. So That is it. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please like and subscribe to my channel. If you haven't done so already, connect with me on Facebook and Instagram. And as always, be sure to check out our website at www.savagegem.com.